July's Tower of Fate has now passed, so this video is intended to be used as a reference guide on how I beat this. It's better late than ever.
It's about damn time.
Luckily for us, with the recent patch 2.6 changes, the game has gotten so much easier. The improved tile match makes this game even more like Bejeweled, full sending all the tiles, all of the lines. This makes this edition of Tower of Fate so much easier than what it was in May and June. And I will be going into a little deeper dive into all 19 stages. Luckily this time around, all the stages have stayed the same. So my disclaimer for this guide is that I am level 66, so your mileage may vary, and I don't have every character, but I do have a lot. If you want the quick and dirty, just go Teen Titans, because it's still the best and easiest way to clear content. So let's begin!
Justice is blind, not heartless.
You can't do the first few levels at level 1, but I doubt many players are that low when they start. I used level 15 to 20 with ease. Stage 3 with the purple or yellow character restrictions. I used levels 30 through 40. My Scarecrow, though, died in one hit basically on that stage, so being level 13 is probably too low. If you don't have many characters, I think Parasite is a good choice here. If you are a new player, stage 4 is super important with credits as the reward, one of the bottlenecks of the game, so it's important you clear this. Using the same weird purple-yellow team I used was pretty easy clear for me. Starting with stage 6, I think you need high level 30s or low end 40s. But you can use that team all the way until stage 9. Stage 9, the first boss, Superman, and I'm gonna say that you need bleed. My Poison Ivy here is level 50, so it is cheating, so keep that in mind. I had the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn to flip his immunity debuff, and luckily I had Gorilla Grodd to accelerate the red tiles for me. Bleed is very important in this match and all the boss stages. I think it is possible still being around level 40. You will need something to flip his immunity debuff, and then you can apply the bleed. So you can have alternatives if you do not have Lex. Obviously, it's so much easier with Lex. Stage 10, I used pretty much a mono red team. Now most of these guys are about tier 8, and I have a few level 60s. Deadshot did really good here. I think assault types like Wonder Woman and Deadshot are very effective, basically crushing Enchantress quickly. Stage 11 is the red-blue restrictive stage. Pretty much if you can kill stage 10 with mono red, then swapping in whatever you lack with a stronger blue character, I think you can clear this stage. If you have Aqualad, I think this is his stage to use. Pretty much stage 10 and 11 are designed for people about level 50. Once you get past this point, everything is easy until stage 15. Now stage 15 is a little tricky, but pro tip, kill the bomb. I tried using the same team, but I think you need to have a stronger single target type characters. I did bring in Flash and Amanda Waller, which are at tier 10, and they are above level 60, but I am just bringing them for the buffs. My Wonder Woman is tier 8 and Penguin is tier 9, so I think it is still doable for weaker characters. You just kind of wait until the taunt comes off on this second area, and then you just kill the bomb. For stage 16, I think you need to be around tier 9, but I think that killing order is also important in this stage. So I do target Scarecrow and then Halo for the first part. Similar to the next one, I kill Riddler first. So unless you have a debuff cleanser, because of the timer, you need to most likely kill Riddler first. Then again, I target Scarecrow and then Halo, Harley, and then hopefully Joker doesn't dodge too much at the end. Stage 17, the villain / neutral only stage. Now Darksied. If you don't have him, then you just haven't been playing long enough, but I think he works wonders here. My Darksied is tier 11. I say if you take Lex, then you probably would like to have Waller, and I do have Joker here. Just like the synergy between Lex and Cersei. I think it is more important to use your supers on the correct people. If you aren't level 60 or close to, I believe it'll be very hard to clear this stage. If you do take something similar to my team, Darksied, I use mostly to concentrate on Joker or Batman because they dodge. I think it's okay for Huntress or Cheshire to go into stealth as I have Joker to AoE everything. I think this stage requires a little bit of a good board state. If you think through who to use your supers on, I think everything should fall into place. Stage 18, Darksied. His powers inflict anti-heal, converts special tiles into Omega tiles. I think that's a key piece here. Again, bleed effects is very good. Here I'm using a level 50 Black Lightning, but I don't think it's too difficult because I am slowing down his super. So between Riddler and Black Lightning, I get him to not use his super so much, and I have Halo to make him bleed, so eventually he does fall. And last but not least, stage 19, the worst stage of all time. You can only use superheroes here, which isn't great because you can't use Deathstroke or Darkseid. I used Flash to clear last month's tower, but if you're using Teen Titans, I would advise against using him. It's because when you get to this part, the 2 Starfires, the fact that you can trigger her dodge buff, everything starts to work against you. My Beast Boy died so fast that I couldn't keep up with their using their supers, so I leveled up Beast Boy to tier 11. Now I don't think this was necessary, but it was just kind of my poor decision on using Flash and me being... So a trick that I started using was to save my Starfire's power whenever it was reasonable to do so, because you guessed it, the bleed effect. I use it first when I see them so I can get some damage in before they start dodging everything. And for this month's run, I used Halo, who is only tier 9. I'm relying on her bleed effect, but most importantly her vulnerability debuff, since I have Blue Beetle to regularly get shields on everyone. So with 2 bleed effects, you can at least get some guaranteed damage on everyone if they don't dodge everything. If you've reached stage 19, I don't think there's any reason not to have characters you use at tier 10. For this level, I think Aqualad and Aquaman are the most effective against the Starfires. I think it really helps if you do go with Aquaman that you do have a bleed effect. So Halo is very important here, since Aquaman can take a while to get going. So there you have it, another Tower of Fate down. You should only really get stronger, but really for the last level, it is Teen Titans. You can also use the Justice League, but you remember to bring a bleed effect if you can. It makes things a lot more streamlined. Let me know if this video helped you out. If you have any questions at all, please send me a message or a comment. I will get back to you as soon as I can. As always, thank you for watching, and may this day be the best for you.